Fellas, welcome back to another YouTube video. Hope you guys are fucking having a great day. If you don't know me by now, my name is Adi Herva. I'm 23 years old and I am living my best life because of online personal training and by growing my personal brand. All because of personal training and the gym. I give tips and tricks like no other. I show you exactly the trial and errors that I have been using, that I stopped doing, and give you tips on exactly what I have been doing and what I've been implementing to get me to this fucking size right here, built like a fucking absolute unit. If you want to learn more, be sure to click the link in my bio. I do have a free community now that you could just sign up for free. For free. Gives you all the tips and tricks after that. I have videos in there. I have nutrition plans. I have routines in there. All the good stuff. For free. You have nothing to lose. Be sure to check it out. But in today's video, guys, we are going to be talking about why you should be 10xing your whole entire life. Not just the gym, not just work, not just income, all of it. And why it is so beneficial. So what does it mean by 10xing your life, or just 10xing in general? You're basically just going to start implementing and working 10 times harder through your whole entire life. When I was selling cars, I used to be on my Grant Cardone shit. The learning seminars, his own website. Basically him showing me exactly how to 10x my profit. I read his audiobook or listened to his audiobook, The 10x Rule. That gave me a lot of knowledge as well. And it has helped me sell more cars than ever. I started listening to him in October, started implementing all of his tactics, his sale tactics, his closing survival guides. The biggest tip that I got from him is the 10x rule. So when I would go into work, if my goal was to make 15 calls that day, I would try my absolute best to 10x the 15 calls. So basically try to make as many calls as possible. Basically try to make 150 calls a day. Obviously, that's very hard to do if you have appointments that show up, if you have people that are coming in to take a look at a couple of cars. But the reason the 10x rule is so important is because your main goal was the 15 calls. You're going to easily surpass that if you implement the 10x rule. If your goal is to sell 10 cars that month, 10x it. Try to sell 100 cars. Yes, it seems impossible to fucking do. But the main point of all of this is to surpass your main goals. The 15 calls, the 10 cars a month sold, all this stuff. As soon as you start implementing that, you start getting into that habit with your whole entire life, you are gonna surpass your goals that you have. When it comes to income, I wanted to make $10,000 a month. Back then, that was my dream to fucking achieve. I wanted to make $10,000 in 1 month selling cars. As soon as I started 10xing that, so basically trying to make 100 grand. Basically, I would want to try to make $100,000 in that month. Obviously, that was very hard for me to do. But when you get into that mindset of, okay, how am I going to make $100,000? Like $10,000 isn't even a question anymore. It's 10xing that. How do I go from making $6,000 to $100,000 in 1 month? And it's implementing all these things. I started waking up earlier. I started dedicating my time, not only to the gym, but more at work. I started hustling more, started making more phone calls, started selling more appointments, started selling more cars. At the end of November and December, or November 1st, made over $8,000. Just because I started engaging the 10x rule. In the month of December, I was able to make $12,000. In 1 month, basically surpassing my $10,000 goal by $2,000 more. All because of 10xing my daily routines. I started making phone calls like crazy. I started showing up to work early. I was the last one to leave work. I started selling more cars. Plain and simple. This whole 10x rule is the greatest thing that can happen to you. If you start engaging wanting to 10x your profit margin, your profit in 1 month or in a year, you have to start thinking differently. You have to start, it's way easier said than done, but you have to start 10xing it. How am I going to start making $100,000 a month rather than a year? How am I going to be a millionaire in a year from now? And then you just start qualifying all of that. The gym has helped me out with that. It showed me a different type of discipline. I started implementing that, the 10x rule, into the gym a little bit. Instead of me just pushing to 5 reps on my PR, I would push past that and try to aim for 10 reps or 12 reps. Basically pushing past till failure every rep and every set during my workout process. It made me get stronger. I started seeing more growth. I started seeing more striations. I started seeing my weight go up like crazy. I started seeing me pushing more weights like crazy. All because I started training till failure. A lot of people these days, like, they get too comfortable in life, you guys. Especially at the gym. A lot of people just go in there, chase after their pump, or they push, they're repping it out, 8, 9, 10, and then they just drop the weight. But they know easily that they could have done 4 to 5 more reps, or honestly 7 to 10 more reps. There's no point of doing those amount of reps if you're not sore and dead after, if that makes sense. The point of all this is for you to start seeing more progress quickly. I really recommend reading Grant Cardone's book, The 10X Rule, and all of his other books. That man is a fucking G. He is a genius. He started from nothing. He started doing all this. He started going out of his way to start making more connections, started selling cars like no other. That man knows what he is talking about. So by setting your goals, by setting your goals 10 times more, you are going to achieve what you really wanted at the beginning. So the income, the phone calls, the cars, all that good stuff. You have to start emphasizing to take more action, bro. You have to start believing in the impossible. Start achieving greatness by 10xing everything in your life. When it comes to the gym, train till failure. That is way easier said than done, but you have to train till the point of exhaustion, where you are literally cheating on those last reps because you can't go up full form anymore. That's where you're going to see growth. That's where you're going to get the most amount of strength. That's where your muscles are actually going to start growing. That's where you are going to start seeing the striations throughout your whole entire body. Start training till failure. When it comes to 10xing your profit, if you are in sales, start 10xing your phone calls. Start 10xing your goals, whether it's selling 10 to 15 cars a month. 10x it. Emphasize that. Try targeting 150 cars. Yes, it's impossible, but you got to think of it this way. It's just an emphasize. Like, you're just emphasizing that. Your main goal is 15 cars, but that's going to be easily surpassed if you 10x that. Maybe you finish off with 20 to 30 cars that month. A car a day, bro, you're going to feel great after that. As soon as you start doing that, it's going to become a daily habit. You're going to start getting into the point of exhaustion, but you're going to be so happy about it. People are getting so comfortable in life these days. It's so easy to win in life now. People are so tired. People are so comfortable in life. You can easily surpass every single one of them. But that is all I have for you guys today. I know this one's a little short one. I just wanted to, it's been, going throughout my whole entire head today of, like, even when I went to the gym today, I trained till fucking failure, bro. And when I see people around me barely doing the bare minimum and then bitching about not seeing the goals that they want to see, it's because they're not training till exhaustion. You have to start implementing that into your daily habits, your daily roles. Wake up a little bit earlier. Work a little bit later. Stop following the regular 9 to 5 narrative. Start If your job opens up at 9, stay at 9. If you clock out at 5 but they close at 8, stay till 7 or 8. You might as well. Who knows? That's where you could probably make more phone calls, sell more calls, or sell more cars, maybe get a walk-in going. And all of that is a possibility if you just stay there longer and work harder, bro. Start 10xing your life. Start 10xing your profit. Start 10xing your goals. Guys, that is all I have for you today. Like I said, I do have a free course now where I talk about all of this. I do target more about the gym, but I'm going to start implementing everything else in life. I'm going to start focusing on closes more. Going to start focusing on how to gain trust from your clients, how to start selling your program, how to start selling your niche to people, basically how to start your whole entire market. All that's going to be in the link down there for the free training course. I'm trying to get some dogs together, bro. I'm trying to get people who want to be winners in life in that group chat. Let's start hustling. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you today. I'll see you guys at the top.